so part 2 then wants us to find the shaded area here. So in order to do that, we're going to need to integrate the 8e to the negative x graph, this one. And if we did that, we'd find the area here plus this area here, which we don't want. We don't want this white area. But we'd find the white area by integrating e to the 2x. So if we integrate e to the 2x and take away this area, then we'll get the region we need. There's two ways that we can do that. We can integrate the two separately, input the limits on two separate questions. So do that one and do this one. What was the other equation? E to the 2x. And find those two regions and then subtract. Or what I prefer to do, because I think it's a little bit quicker, is to do the subtraction first and just input one set of limits. So in other words, have one big integral like this. And it just saves you having to put quite as many, well, it feels like it saves you having to put quite so many limits in. So if we do the integration, we've got an e to the power of negative x. So when we integrate that, we're going to get e to the negative x again, but we're also going to need to divide by, because we're integrating the number in front of x, which is -1. Dividing by -1 is the same as timesing by -1. So we get -8 e to the minus x. If we integrate this one, we're going to get e to the 2x, but we're going to need to divide by 2. Okay. We're now ready to put the limits in. So we've got -8 e to the minus natural log of 2 minus e to the 2 natural log of 2 over 2. Take away -8 e to the power of 0 minus e to the power of 0 over 2. You can do this on your calculator or not, but e to the power of minus natural log of 2 is going to be the same as e to the power of the natural log of a half, because of 2 to the power of -1, and e to the natural log of a half is going to be a half. So we've got -8 times by a half. Same thing here, e to the 2 ln 2 is going to come out as the value 4, because it's the same as e to the natural log of 2 squared, and 2 squared is 4. So that's going to be 4 over 2. Notice we're still meant to be doing this without a calculator. So you've got to show every step, especially here. You can't just go straight to the answer at this point. E to the power of 0 is 1, so we've got -8 there. Again, e to the power of 0 is 1, so we've got -1/2 there. So we've got -8 times a half, so that's -4. Take away 2. Take away -8 minus another half. So that's -8.5 or -17 over 2. Which comes out at -6 plus 17 over 2. And that is 5 over 2. This 17 over 2 is 8.5, so -6 plus 8.5 is 2.5 or 5 over 2.